be ready for your August 2020 tarot scope. Well, yeah. We're going to jump in. Okay. Sorry I missed you last week. I was not feeling well. I have an autoimmune disease. It wasn't going well for me last week, but here I am. Let's get started with Aries. Aries for August. Aries, August 2020. I get a feeling like some of you have been in a power struggle. Maybe with a family member or a lover. I'm having a hard time with that. Don't be ashamed of the choices you have to make. Okay, so here you are, going slow and steady. And this depression or this kind of being stuck mentally on something is preventing you from communicating or manifesting what you need to or feel like you need to at this moment. And so you're kind of left you're kind of left unprepared, even though you are a responsible person. See, there's something about what's happening that is out of your control anyway. And you may be dealing with somebody trying to go over some slights that there may have been in the past. But you're not finding yourself able to do that because it's still too fresh and you feel unprepared for that communication. Here I see a young couple. And also the Knight of Wands. I see you wanting to be more mature, going toward, it looks like what is desired here, you're looking at this person who is responsible and loving and practical and sensible. Could be a mother, you could be the feminine in this, or you can be the masculine. But it seems that you do want to take action, but when you do, it's not going well. Yeah, for some reason. Almost like it started the wrong way. But you also have a card of fate here. a Judgment card too, though. There could be... Ooh. Okay, I see a couple of mad females here. The Empress and the Queen of Wands. Alright, well, let's keep going. For Aries in August 2020. It looks mental, you know, which I know soars communication and, you know, in your head about something, but it looks like you're trying to be practical in it and take action. But something about words, something about thoughts and words are not helping you. The ones you're having are not helping you in this situation. You feel like a young woman is just like your foe. Like you feel like a young woman is like your enemy in this situation and just always coming for you. And that's getting to your head. And you want to come forward, and every time you try to come forward to kind of help the situation, there's despair. There's some like big sorrow, okay? And the universe is just like, judgment is just like, sighs. Like, come on. Every time you try to address this situation with this young woman, where you are the young woman, it's just a constant cycle of not trusting, power struggle, trying to fix the situation, and despair. And it's just a tiresome cycle. You may be thinking about, or you know you have to have a conversation with the Princess of Discs. It could be an earth sign, or it could just be a, you know, really stable kind of family-centered and practical, you know, person. But you might have to come to a room, go into a room with this person to have a conversation. With the Knight of Wands, I see faithfulness. I also see child here. So this could have to do with a child and with money. I also see an enemy with a surprise here. This foe over here. Joyful reunion, sweetheart and gift. Okay, but it does look like there's going to be some good news. There's going to be a reunion. So this person you think of as your enemy may surprise you. Because when this reunion takes place, you might find that you're able to get along with this person. I also see a gift for a sweetheart and a letter that brings cheerfulness. Going on a journey. Okay, let's keep going. Aries. So this person that you think of as your enemy may surprise you in August. It could be that you're so stuck in your head and so upset over what's going on that you're approaching them all wrong. I don't know. Or maybe you have the wrong idea about them. Or maybe they might surprise you by doing something nice. Because the King of Wands, I see you as either the Knight of Discs or the Princess of Discs here. And the King of... I feel a little scattered, huh? So what could be kind of messing you up also is the mental aspect. Could be that you are feeling pretty scattered. And this foe that you're thinking is your foe is not perhaps taking action the way you think they are. And because you can't communicate with this person, you can't get to calmer waters with them. There's a really bad communication block with this person. It's not going well. Every time you try to communicate, you just come out feeling like enemies. Even more. Which leaves you unprepared to grow this situation, to be of service here, to make it work out. The despair and the sorrow is about a betrayal that happened. That is still too close for comfort. Yeah, and with judgment and fate, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? I'm having a hard time moving on when this keeps happening here. Okay, yeah, I thought this Knight of Wands might be the person you're dealing with while you're in this other situation. Okay? The Queen of Wands, which we saw at the bottom of the deck, or I saw at the bottom of the deck, this is somebody who is passionate, creative, fiery, and she's angry. Okay? But she's faithful. It says faithfulness here. Like, you know you can count on this person ordinarily. You know this person has the mind to fix problems, has the mind to go after things and be pretty stable about things, be faithful about things. But right now they're just mad at you. Or you're mad at them. And you have choices. The masculine has choices here. But is looking at the Princess of Discs. But until you can have this conversation, there is no controlling the situation. The conversations are out of control. And neither of you could stop this turn of fate. This Wheel of Fortune turning. Neither of you could stop that. And it may surprise you. You might think that this enemy is not stable. Again, this person who you know to be ordinarily faithful, but for some reason you're thinking they're not stable, they're not practical. And I think you'll find that they are. A little more than you give them credit for. They may not have it all, but they're certainly comfortable. You may think that they're unhappy because you have options, but I don't think they want, I think they have something else planned. I think you may be surprised by the reason this person I don't think they want any, Aries. So, I mean, it's weird. Okay, but when you are finally able to get over this block and move into calmer waters with this person, you also might be surprised that what brings healing, what brings reunion, what brings this joy is working towards building something stable. All coming together to build something, to really keep working at something that will provide safety and shelter for those who cannot for themselves. And there may be a baby and like a money situation. I feel like these are together. It says child and money. And here we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles. So there could be a new development with children and money. You may be planning ahead for either a new child or for one you already have. And when you give up fighting, you might come in with, when you give up defending yourself and fighting, you may then, or somebody may come in with a gift of love in this situation. Maybe even a celebration. There may be something you had been waiting for from either a childhood friend, a past lover, something like that, that you have been waiting for and kind of anxious about. You may feel good about a letter coming in this situation by some kind of news about a choice being made finally. It was a tense situation, and now you can journey to healing instead of being stuck in this. Okay, what else could we have? For Aries, August 2020. So you're trying to be practical, you're trying to do the right thing, you're not having an easy time communicating with somebody, you have issues about money, children, an enemy, but the common ground here and the thing that brings you joy may be working towards the stability of somebody who really needs it. And looking at the situation, the universe is just kind of sighing like, come on, this is crazy. And when you give up trying to defend, to fight, You may find love in this situation. You may find joy in this situation. And soon you will also find healing in this situation. It's the communication that's getting in the way, for sure, of trying to grow this. It's the communication that's off. You guys don't know how to talk to each other. Somebody, in regards to this betrayal, this despair, this person is looking immature and two-faced. Whoever did this. And, of course, they're having a hard time communicating with whoever this was. They know it. Like, it's obvious that this would happen. Yeah. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius. This faithful person, this person you could ordinarily depend on. You know they are, you know, faithful, like a puppy. But right now they're mad. Okay? And they are stopping anything from progressing because they're so mad. Because something wasn't right. The choices made were not right. Like well, if you know any Sagittarians or fire signs like this, you know that they have a sense of ethics that okay. And this Princess of Discs, this person you're trying to have a conversation with, this person who you may be looking towards, may be talking with, trying to get through this, who may have some secrets, who may have some intuition about this. You could also be dealing with a Pisces. This person may be withholding something or keeping something to themselves and may release it when the fighting stops. You may then have a gift from a sweetheart. Ooh. Okay, be careful during this reunion, this joyfulness in August. Be careful that it doesn't turn into like debauchery. Because really what's going to be helpful is staying responsible and building towards something. If somebody is, if you don't look like a person offering something stable, you may miss an opportunity here. It might pass you by. You might not have clarity on this situation about the money and the child. Because the actions in the past may have you looking a little, you know, that could be an issue that you're worried about. Somebody from the past who you may not expect, somebody who may have been treated unfairly in the past, or maybe even somebody who rejected you. You might get a message from them that you are surprised about, and you are ending a cycle and beginning another in August. Okay, Aries? I'm going to pull some of these, and then I think I'm going to give it a rest. I'll just take all of them. Be the person you needed when you were a kid. Quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass mindsets. Oh my god, calm the fuck down. Being weird as fuck is better than being boring as hell. And meditation, aka shutting the fuck up for a few minutes. Get in touch with yourself, Aries. Okay, and let's see about these mermaid cards, huh? Okay. Hope and gentleness. Have hope, be gentle. Gratitude. Turn away. So thank it and say goodbye. Truth and contentment. Okay. Hope, gentleness, gratitude, turn away, truth, and contentment. Yes, I do think you need to meditate to find these things. But that's what I have for you. I think you're going to have some surprises from people. I don't know about the situation with money and a child. I don't know how that's going to go for you, but try to act right and see how it goes. You know, as far as this person, the one you keep trying to talk to and it's just not working out, you're having power struggles. Consider what you know about this person. You know? There are some parts of this person you may be forgetting, and they may be forgetting about you. Maybe it's time to show some of those parts instead of the pettiness. for you.